Every year, ISPB gives out over $100,000 in research grants. Any accredited university in the state of Illinois that deals with eye research is eligible to apply for grants. The qualifications for a primary investigator are that they have to be a medical student, a graduate student, a resident, a fellow, or have a degree within 7 years of applying. So someone who is in the first part of their career or still studying for their career. It's to get them excited and interested in the field of eye research. So it's usually the first grant that they've ever gotten. And they work through labs. They have mentors who guide them through the process. It really is unique because there aren't a lot of organizations that fund this type of grants.
The mission of ISPB is so very, very important. The grants that they have for discovery, really those are the sorts of pilot grants that often are the nidus, the critical mass that helps boost research that ultimately culminates in larger awards from the NIH or from other funding agencies. But often it's hard to find those seed funds, and really ISPB has been tremendously important in making that happen.
In my laboratory, we are interested in problems related to how changes in the outer retina impacts the transmission of information to the inner retina. And we think that this is an important question because our current therapies are based around outer retinal pathology, and there's been little attention to the inner retina. However, it's the output of the inner retina that is actually carrying the information to the brain. So with the grant money from ISPB, we have purchased materials and equipment to build a novel visual field device.
We're using these stimuli to measure precisely the functionality of the rods. So we're trying to address new way of investigating rods and cones photoreceptor functionalities. And I think this would be a great step, so I'm very excited to work on this project.
I study diabetic retinopathy, specifically why it takes decades for people who has been diagnosed with diabetes to develop diabetic retinopathy, which is a complication of the diabetes.
It was mainly focused on setting a foundation for a new treatment, new therapeutics for patients who are not really responding to the actual treatment offered to them when they are diagnosed with diabetic retinopathy.
Of course, any type of research requires funding to buy reagents, a cell line, and all the stuff that we use in everyday research. So the funding or the money that comes from ISPB is immensible to be able to continue doing the research, because otherwise it just would be impossible.
It was really nice to see that the agency trusted my work and trusted my proposal and got excited about it. It really gives you a push to work harder.
At the beginning, you hear the word grant and you think, well, I'm not big enough, old enough, haven't done that many things, probably I'm not going to be able to have a grant, right? Like I don't deserve it yet, I need to do so much other things. And then they give you the opportunity, they're okay, I believe in your research, let's do it.
ISPB has been instrumental in allowing us to kind of, start some of the projects that I was interested in, and without, robust data to submit for, bigger funding from the NIH, it is difficult to start these projects, and I don't think we could have done it without ISPB.